Under the swirling storm of controversy and an unanticipated box office disaster, insiders claim that the failure of Snow White has become the stage for a dramatic power struggle at the heart of the Walt Disney Company. Following the debacle of the live-action adaptation, which many initially believed would serve as a triumphant reinvention of a cherished classic, the project quickly descended into turmoil as critics lambasted the film for its polarizing revisions and alleged overemphasis on modern social themes. Allegedly driven by a fervent push for diversity, equity, and inclusion that some argue distorted the original narrative, the adaptation became a lightning rod for dissent and ignited passionate debates among longtime fans and contemporary audiences alike. At the center of this maelstrom were Disney CEO Bob Iger and lead actress Rachel Zegler. Insiders claim that Iger, who had long been celebrated for his visionary leadership, found himself facing severe internal and public backlash after the film's dismal performance, while Zegler, initially heralded as the fresh face who could reinvigorate a beloved tale, soon became embroiled in controversy over her candid and, at times, combative media appearances. Her outspoken defense of the updated storyline, which rejected the traditional Prince Charming in favor of a modern reinterpretation, reportedly exacerbated public discontent, with some critics alleging that her remarks were dismissive of the timeless magic that once defined the classic. As early predictions of soaring ticket sales gave way to a cascade of critical reviews and plummeting audience numbers, rumors began circulating that the studio's ambitious strategy had backfired spectacularly, leaving Disney grappling with mounting financial losses amounting to hundreds of millions of dollars. In what many are now calling a cautionary tale of ambition over prudence, the film's failure was further compounded by a disastrous live television appearance on a popular daytime talk show. During what was meant to be a controlled effort to restore public confidence, Zegler deviated from scripted talking points and voiced personal political opinions that many believed only deepened the divide between the film's modern agenda and the nostalgic expectations of its loyal fan base. The abrupt termination of the segment, with co-hosts left scrambling to salvage the narrative, only served to intensify the scrutiny and amplify the sense of chaos surrounding the project. Adding to the spectacle, long-standing fans of the original story expressed profound disillusionment, arguing that the radical reinterpretations of character dynamics, plot structure, and visual direction had rendered the cherished narrative nearly unrecognizable. Meanwhile, whispers within the studio's corridors suggested that Iger's leadership was under intense examination by board members alarmed by the unprecedented scale of the backlash. Some insiders claimed that the missteps in reimagining a treasured classic were symptomatic of a broader trend in the entertainment industry, where bold updates are pursued at the risk of alienating core audiences. Observers noted that the debacle not only spotlighted the perils of straying too far from established formulas, but also raised questions about the viability of merging progressive ideals with time-honored storytelling traditions. Furthermore, the controversy spilled over into discussions of casting decisions and creative control, with critics drawing parallels between this fiasco and previous misadventures in adapting beloved properties. Many argued that the decision to pair a rising star with a seasoned actor was intended to create on-screen chemistry, but ultimately resulted in a disjointed narrative as the clash between modern reinterpretation and cherished tradition became painfully evident. With social media abuzz with real-time commentary and heated debates, every misstep was magnified, turning what could have been a controlled rebranding effort into a public relations nightmare. As board members and executives scrambled to manage the fallout, whispers of further internal shakeups and a more conservative approach to future projects grew louder. In this high-pressure environment, where every public statement was dissected and every appearance scrutinized, the story of Snow White's downfall evolved into a multifaceted saga of ambition, miscalculation, and the volatile intersection of art and commerce. While some fans remain hopeful that lessons will be learned and that future projects may strike a more harmonious balance between innovation and the timeless allure of nostalgia, the current crisis has already left an indelible mark on the legacy of one of Hollywood's most storied institutions. With Bob Iger's dramatic exit now emblematic of this tumultuous period, the fallout stands as a stark reminder that even legendary institutions are not immune to the perils of overreach when reinventing a classic, and its echoes will undoubtedly influence the delicate balance between creative expression and corporate caution for many years to come.